very good afternoon to you, my dear people. Once again, a small message from your parish priest. It's a very strange time indeed. Normally at this time, the church awakens. Even those who have lapsed during the year feel inspired by the celebrations, very especially of the Good Friday celebrations, and they flock to the church. But in these special times, we can't do that. We can't come to church. But we are the church, as Bishop Declan reminds us. We are the church. And wherever we are, the church is there. And therefore, today, in a very special way, we remember all those who for various reasons are persecuted, who cannot celebrate in their countries this celebration. Today, all of us share with them that persecution. It's not from any regime, it's not from any dictatorship, but it's from an invisible enemy, a virus. And we are scared. And perhaps I would like to tell you a story of this little boy who, along with all his friends, would go to the barber shop, where the barber would cut his hair. And he noticed something different, that the barber would treat him differently. When the other boys sat in the chair, the barber would tell them humorous stories, talk to them nicely. And as he cut their hair, they would be laughing. But when it came to his turn, the barber would tell him scary stories, would frighten him. And one day he decided to confront the barber. He would call him Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, he said, every time you cut my hair, you treat me differently. The other boys, you tell them nice things, you tell them good stories, and you make them laugh. But whenever I come to cut my hair, you tell me scary stories and frighten me. Why do you treat me differently? Then Uncle Joe, the barber, said to this boy, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I just realized that since you have curly hair, the only way to straighten that hair without using chemicals was to frighten you. So when you get scared, your hair would become straight and I could cut it easily. And that's why, my dear boy, I would tell you scary stories, not because I don't like you. It's your hair that's curly." And perhaps today we too are scared. Maybe our lives need a bit of a scare. Perhaps like the hair of this young boy, our lives too have become a bit curly. And the Lord wants to cut them. And in order to cut them, perhaps our lives have to get a little scared. They straighten up. The Lord perhaps could trim them in a better way. And therefore, the Lord allows perhaps. The Lord, like Uncle Joe, is a barber. We know the Lord is a gardener, we know the Lord is a shepherd, but I think the Lord in this time is like a barber. He wants to cut the extra. He wants to give us a haircut.